students, today we'll be doing with nouns case. So nouns, we already know what are nouns. Nouns are naming words. So case. So case means, it means that what is the job of a noun in a sentence. That what is the noun meant for in a sentence. For example, if we take a sentence, Ram killed the snake. So we have two nouns, Ram and snake. But Ram is working as a subject in a sentence of the verb killed, and the action is passed on to the snake, that is the object. So Ram, which is the subject, is in the nominative case, and snake, which is the object, is in the objective or accusative case. So now let's read further. When a noun is used as a subject of a verb, it is said to be in the nominative case. For example, Navya ate ice cream. The question is wrong. So Navya is the subject of the verb ate, and question is the subject of the verb is. So the nouns Navya and questions are in the nominative case. Next is how to find out the subject of a verb. So we put who or what before a verb. For example, Navya ate ice cream. Who ate ice cream? So before a verb we are making use of who. And the question is wrong. What is wrong? So we get the answer, the question. Next is the objective or the accusative case. When a noun is used as the object of a verb, it is said to be in the objective or accusative case. Now the same example we are going to take. Navya ate ice cream. Father praised Karan for his sincerity. So how do we find out the object? The action of Navya is passed on to the object. Father's action of praising is passed on to Karan. So in this sentence, ice cream is the object, and in this sentence, Karan is the object. But how to find out the object of a verb? We put what or whom after a verb. Navya ate what? Navya ate ice cream. So we get an answer after the verb. In nominative case, we had used it before a verb. But in objective case, in order to find the object, we have to use it after the verb. So Navya ate what? Navya ate an ice cream. Father praised whom? Father praised Karan. So we have two words, what or whom, after a verb to find the object. Now next part of the chapter is the possessive case. When a noun shows possession, it is said to be in the possessive case. Possession means belonging. For example, Anu's bag is on the table. The dog bit the cat's tail. So Anu's bag. So whose bag? Whose bag is it? It is Anu's bag. So who possesses it? The bag belongs to whom? To Anu. So it is Anu's bag. So we have made use of apostrophe S to show possession. The dog bit the cat's tail. So whose tail? The cat's tail. So the tail belongs to the cat. The possessive case can be used to convey meanings other than possession also. For example, Lord Rama's temple means a temple in which Lord Rama is worshipped. Wordsworth poems means the poems written by Wordsworth. The dog's food. the food meant for the dog. The next is how to form the possessive case. Now there are certain rules that how to form possessive case, where to use apostrophe s, where to use apostrophe only. So let's read out. So first is, in the case of singular nouns, we use apostrophe s. So very important. In case of singular nouns, we use apostrophe s. The house of my uncle, singular. So my uncle's house, apostrophe s. The palace of the king, the king's palace. The car of Mr. Das, Mr. Das's car. So that is singular noun. We use apostrophe s with singular nouns ending in s. Now in the third sentence, Das. So it is a singular noun but it is ending with s. So in such cases, apostrophe at the end or apostrophe s, both are acceptable. Mr. Das's car. Either we put apostrophe in the end or we put apostrophe s. So we make use of apostrophe s only if it does not sound awkward. But if the word sounds awkward, we only put apostrophe. Third is with plural nouns that end in s. We have already read so many noun, number. So the nouns which are ending in s, we just add an apostrophe after s. That is, we do not use apostrophe s, we only use apostrophe. The hostel meant for the boys, which is boys is plural of boy. So the boys hostel. S is plural, making boy as plural, boys. So after s we are making use of apostrophe. The uniforms of the soldiers uniforms. With plural nouns that do not end in s, we use apostrophe s. So there are some nouns which do not end with s. So we make use of apostrophe s. The club for men, that is men's club. The books for children, children's books. So we use apostrophe or apostrophe s only with living beings. Apostrophe is not used with non-living objects. We do not say the picture's frame. We say the frame of the picture. We do not say the car's wheels. We say the wheels of the car. Next is, if we treat an object as a living being, it is quite in order to use an apostrophe with it. My country's progress. Duty's call. We use an apostrophe with nouns denoting time, space, or weight. A day's journey, a week's stay, a meter's length. Note the use of apostrophe s before worth. A rupee's worth means 1 single rupee's worth of peanuts. 1 single rupee. That is, with singular we are using apostrophe s. But 5 rupees worth of sugar. Rupees is already plural ending with s. So we are making use of only apostrophe. So we'll continue. I'll send you the answers of this chapter's exercises very soon.